Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Andrew Cady, your local mortgage expert, talking today about USDA financing. Before I do that, I want to take a moment, look at the wall behind me. This is decorations by my children. I was out of town last weekend up in Atlanta visiting my parents and came back to my office decorated by my kids and just can't seem to take it down. I wanted to start my Monday off this week looking at what they did for me. So excuse the mess behind me, but that's the reality behind it. So that's kind of, dad and mortgage guy all together. So about USDA financing. The USDA, as a government agency that everybody knows is that certifies their Angus beef, but it's also a government agency that guarantees home loans, which is pretty cool because they're out to promote rural development. Now you may say, why are you talking to me about rural development when you live in Jacksonville, Florida? Well, it is true Duval County is widely excluded from this program because it is not considered rural anymore, but shockingly enough, a lot of St. Johns County still is eligible. Baker County, Nassau County, Columbia County, Clay County, Alachua County, a lot of these areas are widely available to the USDA program. Now, the USDA program 6 months ago, I would have told you, is a great loan program. But it got better. About 2 months ago, they slashed their fees. Now, when I say slash their fees, they really slashed their fees. It used to be a 2.75% fee charged to your loan of whatever you're going to borrow. They cut that down to 1%. So you're coming in now, if you want to borrow $200,000, you're going to borrow $202,000. They cut it to 1% when it used to be 2.75. That's phenomenal. They also cut their mortgage insurance from 0.5, which already was the lowest in the industry. They cut it down to a 0.35, even lower. So it's a phenomenal loan program, and it is a true zero down payment program. I'm not talking about a down payment assistance program where they're going to put a second lien on your property to cover that down payment. This is true zero down. You're going to get the best interest rate. You're not going to get hit with many extra fees. Most of them are financeable anyways, and you're going to get into a home with zero down. About 2 months ago, I closed a transaction for a couple, and they came to the closing table. They got their keys for the house, and they also got their check back that they had put down as a binder on their contract. That's the type of program we're talking about. Seller had paid their closing cost. USDA had offered the zero down, and they got a check back at closing. So we need to talk a little bit about the qualifications behind it because that's what's widely unknown. To get into this program, you're really going to want to have a credit score of 640 or greater. This program is kind of catered towards the 660 and above. 640 and above, we can absolutely do it. There are property requirements. So each and every property needs to be researched to find out if it's in an eligible area. Some areas in St. Johns County, there's areas that are just blacked out. You can't do it. Other areas that you wouldn't necessarily think so are absolutely wide available. So the other requirement that you're really going to have to watch is household income. For a family of 1 to 4, you have to make household income of less than $75,000. It's actually 74 and change, but really it's less than 75 grand a year. That's talking about any income earning person in that house, whether it be an adult child, they're going to count all of the income coming in to make sure you fit under that cap. If you're a family of 5 to 8, that jumps up to $98,650, which is really cool because if you have a low debt to income ratio, I've seen homes financed for $250,000, $300,000 with this program with a true zero down payment because they had a low debt to income ratio, 3 kids in the house, it's a family of 5, income's at $94,000, and they're getting into the USDA program with zero down, and it's a phenomenal program. So just to recap, there are property requirements. We need to research that property, make sure the property is eligible. There are income requirements and there are credit score requirements. Other than that, obviously your basic underwriting requirements. We have to go through the underwriting process. But if you're a realtor, share this video, get it out to your clients, and let them know that there's other options available besides paying a higher interest rate and higher fees for down payment assistance programs. If you're a client who's looking right now at homes and you want to find out if a particular property is eligible, shoot me an email, andrew.cady@nationslending.com, or shoot me a text message, 386-466-5557. I look forward to working with you guys. I would love to offer the USDA program, or frankly, any program that's available out there. We do wonderful VA, conventional, FHA loans, but the USDA program is what we're highlighting today. I hope everybody has a safe and happy Halloween. Take care, and we'll talk to you all soon.